Welcome to the Scoop with Dukes. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka DukesTheScoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at DukesTheScoop. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Got a super special guest today, my brother, Bucky, Deion Sanders Jr,
Um,
aka Osaka. What's happening, my dog?
yeah. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. So, just to start the interview off, I know a lot of people probably checking in and they want to know, oh, what's going on with Coach Prime's health. So before we even get started, I'm letting it be known. All we're gonna do on this show today, we're gonna thank Bucky for being there, and then we're gonna pray, to continue to send prayers to Coach Prime because he on his way back. But that's the only thing you're getting. So if you came for that, this ain't that. So let's so now that we got that out the way, man, Bucky, what's going on? So really, I want to get into like your background for people who don't know. Like, where did you grow up? What was it like growing up? And who are you as a person?
Uh, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, bro. I was born in Atlanta when my dad played for the Falcons. I grew up in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. I went to Cedar Hill High School. Went to Trinity Christian, the school my brothers graduated from. Then,
Mm-hmm.
then I went to Cedar after that. Then I transferred to Flying Mount Marcus, and that's where I graduated. But I was just a blessing, bro. I'm Dallas, Texas, bro. Triple D, Texas.
Okay, so I think one of the things that gets lost on people is how good an athlete you were. So
Uh,
I'm gonna put you on some. So Coach Step Brown, who trained LeJontay and Jimmy Horn and Will Shepherd pre-draft. Step he grew up about 10 minutes down the street from where I did, and he told me about a prep school you went to that you was killing stuff. He said he went to the same prep
uh,
school. I think it was at Atlanta Sports Academy, something like that.
Yeah, Atlanta Sports Academy, and it wasn't even in Atlanta. It was like an hour outside of Atlanta.
Right,
But it was, yeah, I was playing a little bit of receiver and corner at the time.
right.
It was pretty cool, bro. It was a great experience. It
So
was
let me
like,
ask you this: when did you know that you was a D1 football player? Because people forget about that. When did you know that you could do it at that level?
just always. But like, I was just smaller,
Right.
and it's not. That was before like, I feel old as hell saying it, but like, you had to like seek out coaches on Facebook or some or emails and like send them your huddle. Like, you had to make your own highlight. It was just different. So like the recruiting process was weird, and I didn't really go to camps other than the Under Armour combines, which my
Right.
dad would work at. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, so I would go there, but I always knew because you just and I played quarterback my junior year. Not
Mm,
even so it was like you just always knew, bro. You knew you've been just good your whole life.
right.
So I always knew I was going to play Division 1 for sure.
All right. So let's talk about the transition from ball to becoming a media mogul. Like you had a different couple things that you've done. So personal story. So I represent well off
Hmm.
the same way. You feel me? Because my first job after I had a national analyst job was at well off. So for
Uh,
you to be able to build something like that, where you can even reach out to guys like me and like, hey, I remember the phone call. It was late. He was like, hey, gave me the word when you ready to go to work, and it wasn't
yeah.
no more words. We just went to work. So build
Look.
what went into you building such an entity like that? I think you damn near like 600,000 subscribers if you're not already.
Yeah, we created the page in like 2018 because we just had Wolof clothing, of course. We've been doing that since like high school, but it's like we just think business, bro. So it's like cool, let's do Wolof gaming. It's like we had a on the board, we just threw a big circle and had
Mm,
Wolof in the middle, then had like little sub companies on. Okay, Wolof gaming, Wolof media, then Wolof clothing. Like, okay, if we could try to get, and at that time it's like, okay, if we could try to at least make 3,000 a month with the clothing. At least one, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That'll be almost 10,000 a month, or that'll be, and of course we didn't get nowhere close to it, but but it was just like, oh, that's the plan. And then we ain't really do nothing with it with the what off media until my dad just asked me to go to Jackson and record him and run his Instagram page, and then everything I would post on his Instagram I would just post it on YouTube also, and then it just
Mm,
yeah, it would just happen, like not really on purpose. It
right.
was just like, bro, my content keep going viral on ESPN and stuff from Jackson State. Like, it's got to be a way you can make money. It's like it's got to be a way you could like grow something out of this. So I'm like, I'm about to just start putting all this stuff on YouTube because I would see the videos that would go viral on YouTube too if other people posted them, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, that's my video. So
Yeah.
so let me just start posting on YouTube also, and then you get monetized, and then you just like, oh, okay, I see. I was just like, okay, I see now. So
So with well off right now, you in the position. So we had some conversations early on about like, hey, you can do some talking there. We get different people, and you start to build like a media network. But see, now you're not just in Colorado. You got some NFL like happenings going on. Talk to me about the plan for the next phase of well off.
I was definitely expanding into multiple teams. You know, we got credentials to a few teams, but bro, you know, a lot of the plans was really halted, and like,
Right.
you know, the camp's about to start. So I got quite a few teams credentials, bro. Like a lot of places that
Mm.
our people have been from Colorado, even people outside of that, you know, that Daryl worked with or just whatever else. You know, it's been a blessing receiving those credentials. But bro, I would probably go up there like once or twice, but like just due to whatever just happened. I'm not gonna lie to you, due to whatever happened, I'll probably just be in Colorado most of the time. Like just being real with you.
No, I like that, and it says a lot about you. So on a personal level, and your family, you got your pops, megastar, you got brother quarterback, the other brother safety. You got a lot going on. Sister play college ball, other
Yeah.
sister, got a lot going on too, famous as well, bro. I consider you, and I think a lot of people consider you to be the glue of the family. Like, how did you
Uh,
get into that role as like the guy who's just like Johnny on the spot? Because the way that we knew that Coach Prime was okay was through you. So what's it
yeah.
like having to like shoulder that load? And a lot of people think about the glue guy as somebody like, all right, well, yeah, he's always there, but that's a responsibility. What's it like having to shoulder that responsibility? And I know it's a blessing, but just talk to me about being the glue of your family.
Honestly, I don't know. I just gotta I just have a great heart, bro. And it's a heart
Yeah.
that like, you know, growing up or like due to different situations in life, you know, you get your heart broken, you get people betray you, do different things. Like sometimes you get mad at God, like God, why you make me like this? Like why don't I just you know, some people like my dad even has the ability to just cut somebody off instantly, not talk to him. Like, why don't I just have that ability, or why do I care, or why? It's like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, growing but you eventually get to that ability due to life. But
Right, 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 right.
but it's just like, oh, there's a wasp. But but it's just crazy. I'm sorry, hold on. But nah, nigga talk about God, but all this stuff. My bad, I didn't mean to say N word. But
Boy, crazy.
nah, yeah, but nah, you gain that ability. But nah, you don't really look at it as the glue. You just have a great heart, and you just really care about everybody. You know, so it's just a blessing, and you just want to see people succeed. And then you realize I realized a long time ago, like I don't even know how to say it, but it's like the life I live is not really like it's not a life of my own. It's like not for me.
Mm.
And it's like I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but it's like, bro, I just accept it. Like, bro, this life ain't just of your own. Like you just living for other. You living to do. It's like I came to serve and not be served, bro. That's what the Bible's saying. It's like that. I just accepted that a minute ago. So it's like
Man.
you still got dreams and goals and stuff, but it's like, bro, you be happier when other people reach their stuff than you do even are for yourself. And it's just like I don't know. That's just how it was made.
Now, I think that's important too because we talk about purpose, and it's been something that's been sticking out of my head. I heard a sermon the other day, and the preacher was saying like Jesus lived 33 years to really shine for like three. We don't see Jesus from like the time he was born all the way till he was 33. He had to get prepared. He had to stay low key even in that time when it was time for him to shine. So for you, I can kind of see how that go. Where it's like, shoot, you ain't got to shine all the time, but when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
So we talking about shining and we talking about your time, bro. This last EP you put out, hard. Yeah, you hear me? Like the
Yeah.
all fall down. Let's talk about that. Was the
Yeah.
motivation for all fall down the draft, or what was the motivation, or when did you put that song together?
Uh, I put it together. Well, my dad was at the hospital, bro. I was just, you know what, when they started OTAs and stuff, and everyone was gone. Even the team was gone. What's up, man? The team was gone. Everybody was just gone. I was just in Colorado by myself. If you can't really tell anybody the reason you out there, or like, why are you still there, or why you ain't visited your brothers and blah blah. And it's like, shit, I've been sleeping at the hotel with him. You know, I mean, the hospital with him, but you can't. It just wasn't time, for people to know. So, but now you just at home by yourself, then you go stay at the just whatever, same thing every day. Just being alone, and then you just start thinking about things. You see people's feelings, you see people's reactions to different things, and you just see how the world, just I don't know. The world is so hateful, and it's like, yeah, that's just how I was feeling at that moment. I'm not gonna say it was specifically the draft or whatever, but
Yeah.
it might have something to do with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when I heard it, it sounded different than any of the music I heard from you.
Yeah.
So I knew it had to have something. There was something else in it. It felt like more heartfelt. Not to say the rest of the music ain't, but that one you can feel it. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people feel the same way.
It's
So
funny. My dad said it made him like get a tear when he was watching the video with the song on behind. When
yeah,
I posted on his page. He's like, "Dang, like this is kind of crazy. Like that song is like loud." That's what my dad told me. So
hey, bro, like we talked. Soon as I heard the song, I hit you. I was like, "Hey, buddy, hey, this one going crazy." Like,
yeah,
I hope, man, please put the push behind that football season.
yeah. I just don't. I was about to say the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I gotta market that song, but I just don't be really marketing the music. I gotta care about it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie to you. I
yeah.
just be having fun with it, and it's just like, okay, this is how I feel. Let me just make it. But no, I gotta. We only live once, bro. I might as well just go crazy.
I tell you what, I know some. Shit, let me do it.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
No,
All
we'll
right,
split the money. We'll split the money. Just
come
let
on,
me
hey,
know.
you know how we get down. So,
Yeah.
man, the shoe, dog, the Air Diamond Turf '93 prototype, the red one, well off. I saw it.
What's up?
Everybody saw it. What's going on with the shoe, Bucky?
I'm trying to figure that out myself, man. I'm trying to make sure they get in production. You
Right.
know, if it's I don't know if I'm supposed to even speak about not Nike marketing stuff. So like,
Yeah. No, let's not
but
do it then.
it was a Nike marketing tactic. I could say
Mm,
that though, and so it's just like it got a lot of traction. So hopefully they put it in production,
yeah. I
or at
mean,
least make me at least 20 pairs of them that I could give my people. You know what I'm saying?
man, the employees are well off. You talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, for sure.
yeah. So that's the uniform.
Uh,
But man, so we talked about the draft a little bit. I had Boog on not too long ago. We talked about it, and he talked. What were you going through during the draft when you watched it top to bottom, whether it be track like the range of emotions to see like Travis shine, and then you see how they did your brother. Like, what was your mental state during that time?
it was a blessing seeing everybody win. Even people we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
People. It was just a blessing to see. Because at the end of the day, like it ain't no beef with nobody. It's bro. These are young people trying to make it, trying to feed their family. So it's like, bro, it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you ain't get this or that, don't mean you hate on someone else or
Mm.
you. So it's like, nah, you happy for everybody, but at the same time, you hurt though. Like at the end of the night, the first 2 nights, we had the party out here, and I was staying downtown. I had to extend my hotel room 3 more days,
Right,
and it's
right.
like, and now I was about 1,300 a night. I said, God damn. I said, God
Boy, crazy,
damn.
boy.
I said, I might gotta switch my rooms. But no,
Hey, hey,
but I would leave here. I would leave Canton, drive to Dallas every night. But I would leave like super late because it's like, damn, I don't want to leave my brother. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Like, cause he wasn't showing none. He was kept a smile on his face, but it's just like, dog, I'm not about to leave. So I would stay out here until like 3 a.m., bro, and then drive an hour back to Dallas, 45 minutes. You shower, go to sleep. It's like 5 by the time you sleep. Then you wake right back up and come out here because the next day started what 10, 11, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
and then day 2 go by and it's just like me and Daryl, we all in here over here in a freaking weight room, just watching it on TV. And then the
Right.
last fit came, and it was just like, I don't know, but at the same time, bro, it's a blessing because like the family, everybody just gained more. I don't know. It's like it was more eyes, and then God got the glory at the end. So
Mm.
it was like cool. If it's a verse that says like here send me. I forgot the specific verse, bro, but it was
No,
even
for
in the
sure.
movie. It was in a freaking battle, a freaking war movie. But nah, it's like who would I send out there? He said, "Send me. Here I am." And it's like cool. Like if you could be that person, if you could be the warrior, if you could be the person that gets persecuted or whatever. I'm not saying this is what they did, but it's like cool. You could be the example. You could be whatever. Other people could see this happen and be like, cool, I can make it through also. Because before, at first, they just saw a rich, flashy kid that blah, blah, blah. Even though I'm the one posting the stuff, not him. Or like, bro, that's just a persona. Like, that's a marketing tool. That's a money making thing. That's not who boys really are. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And people know that. People that just know my brothers, know us. Everyone knows that, bro. Nobody cares about these chains, nobody cares about that, bro. It's
Right.
just we care about each other. We don't cherish items. We cherish people and
Mm.
relationships. But yeah, but nah. So it was cool that like okay now and now the big dog turned into an underdog. So now that
Mm.
underdog could go right back up to the big dog, and that's gonna make the story even way better. And that's gonna put way more eyes on him, and that's gonna bring way more believers put eyes on God because God's gonna get all the glory at the end of the day. So
Amen.
it is whatever happened was supposed to happen. You know what they meant for evil, God meant for good. So it is what it is.
No, for sure. Let's talk about like your family taking people in and what it's like to have such a big family. Like your family aspect, like your pops, mom, everybody takes people. I remember like we posted some on Well Off Media and your mom come in and like I'm proud. I think you said like your mom said she was proud of you for reaching out to
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no, for sure.
like your family is really like they accepting. What's it
Yeah,
like having a family that's so blessed but so accepting? Because a lot of times like people want to take advantage of that. So
oh
what's it
yeah.
like having such an accepting and a big family when it's like some people who got bad intentions out there?
You just stay. I mean, one is a blessing, bro, because everyone's family, even the people that's not blood related, they still fam. My
Right.
dad still sees them as fam. Like growing up, a lot of my homeboys, that my AAU team or people that went to school with me, my bros from Cedar Hill would always stay at the house. When they got in trouble at school, the school would call my dad.
Mm.
That's the parent that was on file to call my dad for
Right.
all these other people. Which is that's just how we operate. In my mom house, people always live with me. It'll be people. My bro had an ankle. My bro Sleepy had an ankle monitor on. We grew up in Cedar Hill, and boys from East Out, whatever, would move to Cedar Hill. Cedar Hill was just cool, bro. It's
Right.
it's it's the best of both worlds. It's the best of everything. And people saw these kids as like trouble kids, or this kid went to jail multiple times. You got a whole ankle monitor on at the freshman center, at Cedar Hill Ninth Grade Center. But nah, this is like a brother to me. And then
Right.
you could see through that. Some people are just products of their environments. And but my people, my parents, they taught us to see people who for their heart, who they really are. Like,
Mm.
some people, it's like, okay, when Sleepy go back home, he might get in trouble. But when Sleepy stay at Bucky house, he out the way. He not worried about that. He
Yeah.
don't gotta put on that tough persona. He don't got now you can really just be yourself. Now these people that's whooping everybody out here in the street is out here is at the house laughing, joking around, being immature. Like
Right.
like
Right.
so it's that's just how it's always been, bro. So and that's just how we was raised. And no, it's a blessing, but definitely people try to take advantage of it. So I mean, as you get older and go through life experiences, go through hurt, going through seeing the best in people. I mean, you adapt for sure, and you be more cautious. But then you stop trying to see the best in everybody, and sometimes you got to see people for who they really are.
No, for
And
sure.
and it's like, bro, I'm not about to see the best. I'm not seeing the best in you no more, and you don't even see the best in your. Nah, this is who you are.
Right.
Like you are who you show me, and that's just what it is. So
No, it,
yeah.
it is it is what it is. I think the world got to see you as a big brother. I believe it was Texas Tech game. It was one of them games. everybody got to see the big brother and you come out. What were you thinking in that moment? Because I was like, hey, okay, now I see why they call him Bucky. Okay, for
Nah,
sure. Now I see.
nah. I just, bro. I grew up different than my brothers. That bro. I never lived with my dad. Like I lived in Cedar Hill on the other side of town with just my bros, my people sleeping, everybody. So you out here just doing. When you're younger, you just do stupid stuff, bro. I could
Mm-hmm.
go to a place, say a spot, a bar or something, and see boys that from Arlington or Fort Worth that we done fought back in the day, and it's like, what's up, bro? Blah, blah. Like, why? You don't
Yeah,
even know why you fighting. Like,
right.
everyone cool now, but it's like, you out here, like, bro, this is, I'm about to say the N word.
Yeah,
Dude, Deion Jr. is really out here in Dallas streets fighting people and doing like, what is wrong with bro? Like, you really tripping. But,
right.
but, nah, I didn't, if I said to say, bro, I just grew up different. And I didn't see, bro, I didn't even see what happened. I didn't see bro knock the ball out or whatever. I just saw, because bro, I don't watch the game like this. I watch the game through a little screen on my camera.
Right.
So, and you just focused on that screen. So I didn't see what happened. I just saw a person in Shador's face. And I'm just
Mm.
like, cool, let me crash it. Yeah, bro, you about to go make a lot of money. You about to do this.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
whoop, bro, or let me do
Oh,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
like cool. You get
Okay.
out the way. Like I'll take the fall or I'll do whatever. Like we ain't
Right.
gonna ruin nothing. We ain't gonna ruin nothing now. We ain't
Yeah.
gonna mess the
Yeah.
money up.
Word.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody yeah. No, sir. Ain't no way. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of I think a lot of
Yeah.
times people when they see you, they don't know you. And I think that's a lot of I think they do your brothers the same way. But if somebody were able to get to know you guys the way that most people do who are close to y'all, that they would see like it ain't nothing like what the internet says, it ain't nothing like what Twitter says, and all of these and all of this extraness. When
Yeah.
you do you ever just take a break from social media so you don't have to see that? Because I mean, like you can literally you posted Joe Carr one time, and it was like, oh, man,
Yeah.
Shador, he's doing this. Like, do you ever want to take a break, or does it ever get to a point where you're like, bro, I'm not even getting online today?
Now, sometimes I'll tell Brittany that. Females just be on like TikTok and stuff all day. Like
Mm-hmm.
just blah blah. They treat it like a therapist. Listen to little things and listen to it out loud so you can hear
Oh
it and be
man.
like, you hear what they
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. These
Right.
little, oh, you're a narcissist, bro. But nah, but I be telling her that, like, bro, if I don't gotta be on there sometimes, it's like, bro, I be like, I don't see how you just stay on there. Cause I don't be wanting to, I don't know. It's like if I ain't have to do it, then sometimes you would just like I'm good. But
Yeah.
you get on there, check the timeline sometimes, cause stuff really be funny. Even if it's stuff really about us, like
Yeah.
it be funny. Even a lot of the stuff, it was lame, but it was funny. Like when during the draft, like this is what Shador must have been doing. Like some of them videos was funny, bro. You got like I would even show him, and we would look at it like, okay, that's
Okay.
funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's
Right.
a lot, but no, that's funny as hell. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, but no, every time we get on Twitter is just the most hateful place on earth. Every time we get
Mm.
on Twitter or whatever, like I just see you look at the mentions, it's just hate. Just hate, 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 hate. Like, god damn, what did I say? Yeah, it's just hate
Oh
everywhere.
man.
But no, we've been us forever. So it's like
Yeah.
it's now it's an indicator of okay, some good stuff is happening. When you just got
Yeah.
people just hating.
No, I mean, when you think about it, it's old school folks be like, man, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
But that take its toll, like it take its toll on anybody. You know what I mean? So, and I think a lot of times when people see people in a blessed position, they feel like they not humans, or they don't have feelings, or they don't got emotions. Like you can't. You're literally telling lies about somebody I love. You're telling lies about me, and I'm just supposed to sit here and deal with it. Has it ever been a time? Now, one thing I know about you, I've been there. If it's time to crash, you crashing. Period. If it's time
Nah,
to
for
go,
sure.
you going.
Bro.
But I think you way more measured about what's a crashable offense. Has
Oh,
it
for
ever been a
sure.
time where pops was just like, "Hey, Bucky, hey, Bucky, chill." Has pops ever had to pull your coattail as an adult?
Not really, because I really have a good gauge of like,
Mm-hmm.
he knows like, okay, if Bucky turn up or whatever. And it's like, I'm the one that can do that. Like,
Right.
bro, y'all got deals, y'all got this and that. So it's like, I'm not saying this and that, but sometimes it might be like, bro, I don't even know what's going on, but cool. Let me what need to be who I need who I need to say
Let me
something.
address
Yeah,
it.
like
Yeah.
okay, cool. I can address
Right.
it. It is what
Yeah.
it is. So, but it's because it's like y'all don't do that. Y'all, and that's but no, he ain't ever really just said nothing because he know I know better than that. Like I know
Right.
better when to just do some wild, and it's like okay, if Bucky's acting like this, then it's a specific reason.
Right.
So
Um, so before we get out of here, man, Colorado football, everybody's picking Colorado to be 4, 5, 6 wins again, bottom 10 in the Big 12 or whatever. But cool. You got a great football IQ. You seen the game for a long time. You've been watching it, you learn from the greats. Do you ever have times where you watching you may be watching somebody play, or you might be at practice and you might pull somebody to the side and be like, hey, look, bro, if you do this, this works? Or do you just kind of completely stay away from that?
nah, if you ask the team from like last year, the year before, it be especially when the videos like super short. They'll tell you like, bro, Bucky done put the camera down. Bucky out here yelling at people at practice, like yeah, like just going crazy. Because even like our old O line coach that went to Mississippi State, it would be like one day Justin and all them Khalil's just tripping at practice, and he's like, "Hey, keep doing it." And I start yelling. He's like, "Hey, keep doing that. Your dad don't let me. Your dad don't let me on the field. So just keep going out there and calling them this and that and saying y'all weak and
Yeah,
saying y'all
yeah,
like keep going out there and saying they playing like some just whatever. Like keep
right.
doing that because I can't do it because your dad gonna get mad at me on the field. So it's
No,
like,
that's cold.
yeah. So it's it's just like, bro, sometimes it's like enough is enough, bro. I know this
Yeah,
is not my position. I'm sorry for stepping out of line. But bro, come on, that's some weak ass stuff. Or come on, bro. If y'all
yeah.
saying they sorry and we losing to them, what the heck does that make us?
Mm,
That makes us sorry as hell. If they weak and we lose to them, then we weak as hell. So it's
right.
like, bro, I don't want to hear none of y'all. I don't want to be you. Don't say you just cool. Don't walk around this hole like you own the place when bro was punking your ass the whole night. I don't want to hear
Right,
it.
right,
like I don't want
right.
to hear none of that. And I'm not putting you on no video. You ain't getting no fame, no nothing. I don't want to hear nothing until you turn up. You not being back on this camera no more.
It's over
So
with.
yeah. So nah, you definitely. And the people at home know, like some games, it's like y'all yelling at the TV. Y'all like, bro, what are y'all doing? And
Right.
it's like sometimes it's just like, bro, come on, dog.
Yeah,
They could tell you exactly where the play is going, and somehow you're still out of position. But
yeah.
but when we was in college, we would do the same thing though. Just it's like when you know the game or when you get older, it's like you could just see it differently. Like it's really
Hmm.
easy to see, like, especially formations, the running backs on this side, trips, but whatever. Like, bro, what's the only route combination that can happen on the backside?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's like you just see the game
right.
for what it is. And I don't know. And fear plays a big deal also.
Mm,
You see a lot of boys highlight tape. Boys play like all American or whatever. Then they get to Colorado and it's like, bro, what happened? I saw the film. It was like,
right.
but those eyes affect a lot of people, bro. That stage affects a lot of people, even if it's not okay. Colorado's not as big as a stadium or big school. It's still like, bro, you do something bad, the whole Twitter is on your ass. Like
Yeah.
it's just different stipulation. It's different.
No, it's
You got a
different.
lot more to lose. Yeah, everyone's watching, so it's like that's why I really respected Travis, bro. That's one thing I liked about him. Like, if someone caught the ball on him, he's like, bro, I don't care. Like,
Right.
bro, I'm about to go out there and score, or he gonna have to do it again. Or like, Travis really, his mindset was really just like, I don't know. It was like a cornerback or somebody has to have that type of mindset. They were like, bro, I really truly don't care if I give up a deep ball or whatever. Like, you're gonna have to keep catching that hoe the whole game.
Right.
Like, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have to stop me on offense. So his mindset was like, after you get beat a couple times, a lot of people just go into a tank and they start playing off, you playing not to get beat instead of
Right.
playing to make a play. And
Right.
Travis always played to make plays. So, but it's gonna be a new Travis. It's gonna be a new everything. It's crazy. we know who's on the team, but we really don't. We ain't seen these people in person, so
Mm-hmm.
we haven't seen any of them in person. So it's like I heard
Yeah,
great things. I heard great
it
things
get
though.
it get different when them bullets start flying too. You gonna see.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel me? Like when the bullets start flying, it get different. I
yeah,
think I think the last thing I want to ask you is, man, Shiloh seems to be the comedian, but
yeah.
you kind of but I ain't gonna lie, like if I had to rank funny wise, y'all about neck and neck. Tell me tell me a funny story about you and Shiloh. It could be one that's out. I don't know, just a funny story between y'all two.
Nah, me and Shadow have real similar personalities because we're both very immature, like very, very, very immature, and like like everything's just real. And it's funny because my dad he started catching on and playing around with a lot of stuff too.
Right.
But he'll like my dad will say something in the morning meeting, and we'll be like, "Whoa." And like, whoa, what do you mean by that? In the morning meeting in front of the whole team, and he'll be like, okay, I was tripping, that's my fault. I was tripping with that. But no, me and Shallow we're both just super immature. So
Yeah,
it ain't really just one specific story. It's just like,
it's rolling.
yeah, it's just always just funny. Just the type of joke, just everything. It's like these boys are crazy. And then the way we play around, like if people weren't always around us, they would think we're serious sometimes. Cause we joke in like serious tones. And
Mm-hmm.
people don't really know that. They're like, I don't know if y'all are playing or not. But
Right.
nah, Shallow is definitely super funny though.
Yeah.
But he's funnier in a sense, especially to like my dad and stuff. He says stuff that I would never say.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to
Right.
the family, whatever. Granted, I never lived with my dad. So it's like I still fear him in a different way.
Right.
Shallow just lets it rip. And I'm just like, boy, I was like, boy, I would never say that thing.
Boy,
Like,
boy, you got
yeah,
what they say. Old folks, say, boy, you got some nerve, don't you?
no, for
Golly.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
man. Man, Bucky, man, you been outside. I appreciate it. Man, what's next? Like right now, we know we got football. Where can everybody find you? What should we be expecting on Well Off?
We head back to Colorado next week. It's a blessing. It's been a long journey, long road. And as soon everybody will know like you know, the reason I ain't left this house this summer and
Right.
everything he been through, everyone will know like in the next few weeks or so.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it was next, bro. We just gotta keep going up, doing the same thing we're doing, just times 10, times 20, so and just
yeah.
expanding. Keep putting different people on the channel, keep get more people talk. Just make different shows instead of like you're gonna have the daily vlogs every day, but then you want to add some shows to it. We don't want to compete with like other creators. We want to compete with ESPN and like
Mm,
Bleacher Report. That's the goal. Like that's who we want the competition to be. You
right.
know, us the
Yeah.
creators. We could link up and let's make this money and let's create a new ESPN like that.
No,
That's
you
what
hear
we
me?
on.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. No,
So
man, I
yeah,
tell you what, I can't wait to get started. Hey, look, signing bonus this year. I don't want to. When you get the shoe, I'm a size 12. That's all I want, bro. Everything
nah,
else, we bust everything else down the middle. I don't need no
nah,
signing bonus.
nah, most def. I got you. We gonna turn up.
Nah, for sure, man. Much love, fool.
Love my brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.